The heading of this conference, of this Congress, is to present an alternative to the Jewish people. And it's not possible that we should allow the day to go by without taking this opportunity to send a loud and clear message to our brethren, the Jewish people, in the diaspora, especially in America, where hard choices will yet be presenting themselves to them very shortly, and to the whole world. The Temple Mount is the heart and soul of the Jewish people, and it's the enigma of Jerusalem, and the reason why Jerusalem is mentioned over 700 times in the Tanakh, in the Bible of Israel. Jerusalem that's not mentioned once in the Quran, Jerusalem that was never the capital of any other people other than the Jewish people, certainly never an Arab capital. And the secret at the heart of Jerusalem is the concept of the Holy Temple and the resting of the divine presence. The world now is poised on the brink of nuclear madness. The world is at the mercy of terrorist states. And the secret of peace, the God of Israel tells us, and we do believe in God. And there's nothing to be embarrassed about. The Muslims believe in God, and they get tremendous amount of honor and respect because they believe in God. So we believe in who we consider to be the God of Israel, and it's clear to us, every prophet of Israel tells us that the secret of peace comes about through the resting of the divine presence in the Holy Temple. And that calamity strikes the entire world when the divine presence is hidden, as we see today. There is a perfidy going on now against the Jewish people, and that is this parley going on in Annapolis. And the common person that is watching this is going to come away, the common uninformed person is going to come away with two basic misconceptions that are very, very serious. One of these misconceptions is that the Temple Mount in Jerusalem, and certainly apparently large parcels of the land of Israel, are negotiable. So this is not private property. No individual or government has the right to negotiate this. And it's a statement that we want to be very bold and unabashed about. It should go forth from this Congress. So far it hasn't been said in English. It should be understood that to distill and to summarize everything that's been said until now, there is a consensus here of a healthy representative of the body of Israel that these things are not up for grabs. The second misconception that someone could have is that the government of Israel represents the people of Israel, the Jewish people. And this is also a misconception. This is not true. Because there's no people in the world, there's no person in the world that would allow his heart to be cut out. A surprising majority of the people of Israel are in fact traditional, identify themselves as being traditional, identify themselves as being connected to Jewish values. And those are the people whose voices will not be heard in Annapolis. And those are the people who really care about the future of the land of Israel, and in whose hands rests the destiny of the Jewish people. And it's precisely those people that the government of Israel is afraid of. And it's precisely those people who have an understanding, an inkling of what it means to be a Jew and what Jewish destiny is all about. Something which our morally bereft and bankrupt and spiritually bankrupt government has no clue about whatsoever. And Isaiah does say, "My house shall be called a house of prayer for all people." And a lot of people in the world emphasize that verse. But unfortunately, they all look at the second part of the verse, which is indeed very beautiful. It's a house of prayer for all nations. But the first thing God says is, "My house. My house shall be called a house of prayer for all nations." And a person who has a house knows that there are rules. So you might be very, very gracious to guests. You might have friends over. You might give them every opportunity to feel comfortable in your home and show them hospitality, but you have rules. They don't walk away in the morning with the silverware. They don't put the towels in their suitcase. My house shall be called a house of prayer for all people. And that is the concept also of the temple. My house shall be called a house of prayer for all people, but it is my house. And Islam has no respect or regard for any other religion or any other people in the world. They have systematically destroyed the remnants of the Holy Temple in an effort to hoodwink the world, to accept their position that a Holy Temple never stood there. Non-Muslim prayer is today not allowed on the place of the Holy Temple, about which God says it's a house of prayer for all people. So the only people that are allowed to pray there today are Muslims. So if the Midrash tells us that had the nations of the world understood how important the Holy Temple is, they would have surrounded it with fortresses so that it would never be destroyed, we issue from here a proclamation and really a warning to the whole world. Jewish history is a trajectory, and it's not over yet. Jewish history doesn't stop here. And these people, this government, which is not representative of the spirit of the people of Israel, seems hell-bent on ending the trajectory of Jewish history right now. And we declare that we will not allow them to end Jewish history now. And woe to the world if they lend a hand in this attempt.